The last 6 Premier League games between Brighton and Hove Albion and Nottingham Forest have contained 23 goals, 6 penalties, 3 own goals, 2 red cards and 4 goals scored after the 88th minute or later. A fixture very much known for fireworks is all set for another instalment at the Amex, with the away side chasing down survival and the Seagulls searching for some precious momentum after that big win at Brentford. Missed by Nico Williams. Diego Gomez can steal in. Welbeck in support. Good covering challenge by Milenkovic. Scooped back to Diego Gomez. He's going to wrap his boot through it. He doesn't score tap-ins. Diego Gomez. And it's another fine strike from the Paraguayan. Incredible. Angle tight, distance far, it matters not. Diego Gomez has lashed it under Matt Sells and into the bottom left-hand corner. And the attacking instinct he has shown all campaign long, not to mention the ruthless finishing, has served him there. The ball bobbled up to him on the right-hand side of the penalty area. Not many players would even think to shoot there, and he has driven it, fizzing it off the surface and past Sells, who made contact but could not deal with the sheer force of the shot into the bottom corner. And Diego Gomez is quietly having his very own goal of the season competition. You account for the 4 he scored at Barnsley in the League Cup. That one as well. Incredible. Murillo. Albion shaped strong at the moment. You can see Fabian Hertzler barking those instructions for this press at the edge of his technical area. That's a lovely move, though, to release Forest up the left with Igor Jesus. Space now for Morgan Gibbs White to strike. Fantastic finish from Morgan Gibbs White, who just loves to score against the Albion. It's his 5th Premier League goal against the Seagulls. More than he's netted against any other opponent. The ball moving and dipping as it stretched beyond the dive of the Albion's Dutch keeper. It's Brighton Hove Albion 1, Nottingham Forest 1. It's a fine Morgan Gibbs White goal. You can't take your eyes off this one. I said it had been open. Game forced completely ajar now. Where will we go from here? Kadioglu. It's Pascal Gross. Mitoma looking to cross. Deep towards the back post. It's going to fall to Jack Hinshelwood. Down for Welbeck. First touch is good. Second is even better. Instant response from the Albion. Danny Welbeck fires the Seagulls ahead again. Back-to-back double-digit Premier League scoring seasons for the experienced, the evergreen Danny Welbeck. And the Albion fans are loving it. Mitoma's cross was hung up towards Jack Hinshelwood. Have to credit the youngster to nod that down into Welbeck's path, and that cute touch off the thigh is exactly why you signed Danny Welbeck. Loses Murillo and buries it in the bottom left. Brighton Hove Albion 2, Nottingham Forest 1. It's a goal-laden opening 15 minutes at the Amex. What an assist it was for Jack Hinshelwood. Perhaps won't get as much credit as it deserves as Diego Gomez chops one back to Mitoma. Mitoma, Welbeck, and Kaoru Mitoma! Sells has saved it. Free-flowing Albion football. They got confidence behind them now. Mitoma gathering. A 1-2 with Welbeck, an inch-perfect return to Mitoma. Sells just made himself big as the Japanese winger closed down on goal. Still the Albion lead 2-1. And Solly March out and warming up again to more rapturous applause. Miscontrol by Sangare. That'll allow Mitoma to tee up Welbeck from distance. Worth a go from Danny Welbeck. And then often he'll strike from outside the area, but shaped himself there brilliantly. And looked for the bottom left. Low driven effort, didn't trouble Sells in the end, but Albion smothering Forest out of possession and creating that opening for Danny Welbeck, not too far away. Dunk. Milner. Whipped wide to Diego Gomez. They want it in the penalty area, his teammates. Delays for the moment. Van Hecker might cross. And it goes towards Hinchelwood. Driven header, beaten away by Matt Sells. And what a cross it was from Van Hecker. Lifted in perfectly for Hinchelwood to dive into. Sells down to his left. Gets two strong hands. Welbeck nibbles back into possession. Welbeck, Hinchelwood. Down goes Danny Welbeck, and the Albion have a free kick. Denied from running forward by the sizeable Murillo. Quick football from the Albion. You wouldn't put it past Pascal Gross to have a go, but the Albion teammates are shaped to receive a delivery. Let's see. Two in the Forest wall, rolled to Milner, back to Gross, driven low and saved by Sells. Aina clears. Gomez breaks for Hinchelwood, touch towards Dunk, might break back for Hinchelwood. Cleared away, Albion throw. The Amex responds in voice. They've started this second half brilliantly. A bit more impetus about his side, they'll need that as we enter the last 13 minutes of this game. Nervous faces in the away end. The Albion have been there. First couple of seasons in the Premier League, fighting for their survival. Not a nice place to be. Albion will break with Mitoma. Welbeck, not sure he wanted that, Danny Welbeck. And Awani is cut out by Lewis Dunk. Mitoma sliding, he was out of control. Karim Mitoma, and he could be in trouble. It's going to be a yellow card. Just a yellow for Karim Mitoma. Well, he did get a nick on the ball before Ndoye went tumbling. One of those that looked far worse in real time than the replay shows. It's going to be a Nottingham Forest free kick to be taken by Elliot Anderson. Driven into the penalty area. Oh, and he's free! And he's headed it wide for Nottingham Forest. He started in an offside position, he got himself back on and tried to divert that into the bottom left. The man you'd want behind it from a Nottingham Forest perspective, and he sent it wide of the post. Will that be a chance that Nottingham Forest live to regret come summertime? Well, Solly March is stripped off and ready to come on for the Seagulls. Hasn't featured since April of 2025. No surprise at the standing ovation for Sussex-born Solly March. Six added minutes at the end of this second half. Ndoye now. Chopped back, Gibbs White, miss hit, it's still alive in the penalty area for Nottingham Forest. Chance perhaps for Bakwa, blocked in front of goal. Milenkovic is in there, it's chaos in the 18-yard box. Albion somehow survive. Bakwa in from Anderson. Gibbs White again, chipped towards the head of Milenkovic, and Ndoye sees his effort fall into Bart Verbruggen's arms, and one enormous sigh of relief is exhaled at the Amex. Verbruggen looks long. Verbruggen long, the whistle goes. It's back-to-back wins for Brighton Hove Albion. The damage done in the first 15 minutes, and Fabian Hürzeler's side hold on.